Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about how to convert between fractions, decimals, and percents, and this chart can kind of help you go between those forms easily. So we're going to start with fraction to decimal. If you're given the fraction 5/8, how do you think we're going to turn that into a decimal? Alright, yep, we're going to do long division. So go ahead and write long division in this box, and then see if you can do long division right here on your paper. Pause the video and then check your answers. So there you go. If you did your long division correctly, 5 divided by 8 is 0.625. So now we're going to go from decimal to percent. So if we're given 0.625 as a decimal, how do you convert that to a percent? All right, if you remember from elementary school, you multiply by 100 without a calculator. And then we're going to move our decimal 2 places to the right. Go ahead and fill in multiply by 100, and then do your math over here and pause the video, see if you can get the answers right. Great job, guys. If you got 62.5%, you're good. Now we're going to go from a percent to a decimal. So if you're given 20%, how are we going to turn 20% into a decimal? Seems like we would do the opposite of what we did here, so we're going to divide by 100, or move 2 places to the left. Here's my invisible decimal, and I'm going to move it 2 places to the left. Fill in your chart, divide by 100, move 2 places to the left, and do your math. Pause the video and check your answers. So if you did your math correctly, and you wrote divide by 100, we're going to move 2 places to the left, and now we're at 0.2. And the last one is the one you got to think about the most, how to convert a decimal into a fraction. So if I have 0.2, but I read it with the place value, it will automatically give me a fraction. Okay, so this is read 2/10. 2/10. So when you read the decimal with the correct place values, instead of saying 0.2, it automatically becomes a fraction that you need to simplify. So do your math and simplify, write that in the box, pause the video and check your answers. So if you wrote in your box, read the decimal with place value and then simplify. So 0.2 would be 2/10 with the place value, and then you simplify 2/10 to 1/5. So this chart you should keep somewhere in your notes, in your binder, so that you can refer to it if you forget how to move from a decimal to a percent, or a percent to a decimal, or a percent all the way over to a fraction, and you don't have a calculator. So these are the steps you would take. Hope that helps, guys.